McNeil, and I am the owner of Food Cafe and Apothecary.
And I'm John McNeil, one of the other owners of Food Cafe and Apothecary. Right?
219.
219? That was the official day. But prior to opening the 19th, we've been doing a lot of like pop-up shops and farms and going to farmers market sector. We actually started off with Baltimore's first vegan street food, and that's when we introduced like the street tacos and the nachos and things like that. We even had the opportunity to show up at Towson University on their campus and get some vegan street food. So it's been a while in the works. This is just our first big brick and mortar location.
Yeah. 2 years. 2.5 years.
What made you decide to open up this restaurant now and here in the area?
I can take that one. So, we're from the area. Okay. I went to high school off of Liberty Road. I went to North Middle Academy. So I've worked out here in Baltimore County forever. I actually used to work across the street. I used to frequent at this location before we owned it. So it was an alignment, to be totally honest. I realized the need. There was not one vegan cafe in the whole Baltimore County, which is absolutely not one healthy option on this side of Baltimore County. So it was definitely more so the need. And like I said, a lot of it's like a first opportunity. Due to the loss of my mom, she transitioned in 2016, and after seeing her go through so many different health, problems or issues or disease, we chose to go plant-based for like Lent. It's like, hey, let's just give it up and see where does this lead us to. And I started off first with like vegan meals, and I would send him vegan lunch and see, his thoughts and feedback behind it. And one day he called me and was like, hey, this actually tastes good. I actually might need this. And like I said, that started in 2016. And once we got into the lifestyle, understood the benefits and started to see the results of it, we were like, oh yeah, I definitely like it. We can do this. Let's stick with it. And then I dove more into herbal medicine and holistic wealth and health and wellness. And after knowing some of these things, it kind of confirmed that for me. And I started to incorporate in our lifestyle and my kids' lifestyle, giving them, herbal medicine over, pharmaceutical medicine, and diving more into like making teas and making tinctures and making tonics and things like that. And that's kind of what has led us to realizing that when we look around and we're out and about and we're hungry, we're looking for food, there's nowhere to eat. We figured, let's make our own cafe. And we have such an amazing amount of experience in restaurants, so we've always wanted to own one.
You mentioned your kids being part of this journey with you. How was that transition with your kids?
A little rough.
Rough?
A little rough. We have 5 kids. So
oh wow, okay.
5 boys. And,
oh wow.
Some of them love vegan food.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them hate vegan food. It's been a journey.
So are the kids 100% vegan?
They're
not.
Okay.
No, we understand that, they were not born, we were not. One of our kids actually he was more vegan when he was born. He's the youngest of 4. Then we have our 10-year-old who he's a part of our horrible bad habits that we had. So he's the one that can probably cook you an amazing meal. He's in all the bad stuff.
Okay.
Fats and butters and amazing. But we understand that they all show us a different part of us as we've grown, and they're more curious to eat more, healthy and holistic food. But I think more importantly than making sure that they food is more important that they understand that they have the right and they have the control to, make sure that they have healthy choices and how to choose those healthy choices. And when choosing them, you have much longevity in life versus eat this way, eat this way. It's just like watching us, and hopefully they'll understand the importance of it.
I love what you say about having the importance of that healthy lifestyle. Because so many people try to, try to force you one way or the other. 100% vegan or 100% this, or there's no other option. But having that flexibility in yourselves, your family, and bringing that into your business as well.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about your inspiration behind the two services you prepared.
Myself. So I figure out how to cook all the time. of that journey. Just trial and error, living in the house. It's just this. It's just like that for 2 years now. 2 years now. Yes, we did.
You've
A
done
lot of trial and error.
you've done a good job because number one, the chocolate chip cookies. You bought 2 bags. Like 3 in a bag, 4 in a bag.
Yes.
By the time I got back to the car, it was my turn.
They are definitely
That's the husband
addictive.
and the kids.
They're very addictive. I will say the cookies are addictive.
I don't know if the kids really review it, but I'm not going to.
Tell them. Don't tell them. I never tell kids. Just feed them and they won't know.
I would say that's the case for my kids. I'm going to start feeding you.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't see half of them big, you eat everything with them. And then you
I give my kids chicken tenders all the time. Vegan, but you know.
No, really. This is exactly what happens. We haven't worked like real chicken tenders in a very long time. So we do give them vegan chicken tenders. The only way they'll know is if they see me eating them. Then they'll know like, oh my gosh. Mom, like if I give them spaghetti, like we make spaghetti is vegan. They don't know what if it's vegan or not, but they only know if they see me eating it. And then they're like,
so you're the person of truth when it comes to food.
yeah, yeah. They're like, Mom, and Mom, little strict food. But overall, they love it.
So how was your transition from this meat-based living to the vegan lifestyle?
What do you think? I think it was easy to do actually.
It's easy for you. One day is to mama get out the house. Work in the kitchen. Like, I know I had a pork chop in here. What's going on? Everything was kosher.
But you didn't rip the band-aid off.
I honestly remember like
Freezer out, refrigerator, everything.
I really remember packing everything and I took it like to like a family member's house. And it's like, yeah, it was just like, I'm done. I don't need it anymore. It was very much cold turkey. I was like, let's go for Lent. After that, it's like, you're done.
And you had to jump on board and move out, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
You love it so far. Tell them the benefits.
It's a lot better. You know, I lost 130 pounds. Lost 130 pounds. 123 days. Pretty better. On steps now. Better lifestyle.
So I guess that's the question. So how have you felt? What has the impact physically, mentally, emotionally? How has that impacted?
Still better.
Feel better?
Still better. All my better.
Spiritually, physically, mentally. And definitely for me personally too, I used to suffer with thyroid issues. And they wanted to for a long time, like give me a lot of tests and give me medication. But since going plant-based, I basically reversed that disease. I don't have any thyroid issues. I'm not on a daily medication. I'm not on anything for daily medication besides I take like herbal teas and herbal tonics and things like that just for daily support. But for years I was on thyroid medication. So the plant-based, once I said I could do that, it was like it's no turning back. I would rather, save my liver and kidneys from the damage of medication by just opting out of what to eat was definitely a struggle when you thought about it. But as you actually put the work in and did it and then saw the results, it was more better.
Say for people who question about some of the alternatives, some of the substitutes, I guess, for like the meat or the substitutes.
Everything in life should be done artificial. Too much of it. Too much beyond meat is bad. Like too much beef is bad. Too much sugar is bad. Too much of anything is bad. Just don't get too much of it. Like I eat it. I'm good.
I definitely agree. I think that if I look at, let's do the digestive system, and breaking down a beef burger versus a Beyond, I would go Beyond every time. But also I think that people just have to realize what works for them too. Because if they may have, reason that they don't agree with Beyond, I don't think that should be the reason not to go plant based. I think that they definitely would just need to do more research on other recipes. That's not the end all be all. It's an option. And just use your options and as much as you want. And if that's 3 days a week until you master how to cook other foods, or you don't feel like, because I feel a lot of people get into the guilt trip about using alternatives. And it's like they're there for you to use, utilize them, and figure out what works.
Help ease yourself.
Ease yourself. You can't go from 40 years of chicken to just nothing. So
unless you're new, cold turkey,
yeah,
all that.
just me. But I just know that most people are not, me. They don't have that discipline or anything. Most people don't know how to cook. Yeah. So if you're not a great cook, it's going to be really challenging. The only reason probably why I survived veganism and when I was vegetarian was because my husband was a chef. I am the very food. Everyone husband is a chef. Everyone is a chef. So luckily, I was a stay-at-home mom for a while too. So he taught me how to cook. And since he taught me how to cook, when he's not home, I can cook really well. But I'm just saying that people just have to learn that it's at their own pace. It's not like you can't do what your neighbor do. Do what works for you, your family, and figure it out. My kids like it. You just product and people don't like it. It's 1,000 products in the market. If you talk to somebody that's been vegan for like 30 years, all these alternatives are new. They didn't have that, and they still were vegan. So it's just a matter of learning indigenous culture foods and experimenting, because that's exactly what I do. I think when I first went vegan, it was just, let's see what I can use around me and things like that. We really did. We experiment with your kitchen experiments. Try something new every day. So when you go plant-based, you have no choice but to try new things without butter. Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of the products out here, they're not really good. Like, there's a ton of vegan products out here. I've been trying most of them.
And if you picture vegan post on those particular products, you'll feel every time. Because most cheese will not taste like American cheese. People will go in the market, I tried this vegan cheese and it's disgusting. It should be, because it's trying to mimic something else.
I find it's maybe some of the alternatives, maybe that you make your homemade versions of alternatives. It just helps with psychological.
It's very much
psychological. I made some vegan Parmesan cheese. It looks like Parmesan cheese. It's just a psychological part of it. I see something that looks like Parmesan cheese. Yes. Let's talk about the apothecary side. So a lot of people aren't familiar with what apothecary is. Let's start there. So what is apothecary?
So apothecary essentially is a place where you can get loose herbal remedies. A place where you normally can, it's said to be dispensed medicine. Normally, if you look at a pharmacy, it's kind of the same thing, but more on the natural side. So instead of you going into the pharmacy and picking up your Tylenol for your headache, you will go to an apothecary or herbal shop, and you will pick up something that's a plant, and you will get the same benefits of pharmaceutical medicine, but we're more geared to holistic health and longevity, and not just giving you something for the moment, but understanding that you are individual and everybody don't have the same, conditions and things like that, and getting to know you as a person, and that's how we choose what herbal remedies to give you to support your particular lifestyle.
And did you have to get in school to learn that process?
I believe yes. Nowadays they actually get a degree for it. At University of Maryland, they do require some people get a degree depending on what part of herbal medicine or holistic lifestyle that you want to become. But to become an herbalist, you do not need to be licensed in the state of Maryland or any state. Only if you wanted to do things that were saying that you cure people. So when you're working in herbal medicine, we don't say we cure anybody. We support you do whatever you're going through. It's not a cure. We like to empower our clients and our customers to, get to know themselves so that they're able to support themselves throughout whatever conditions or illness that they have. That's pretty much what the apothecary is. You don't have to go to school for it. However, I have gone to school for it. And it's honestly, I look at it as traditional medicine because it's been used centuries before, doctors and hospitals became a thing as they are now. So it's a lot of known history. So pretty much traditional medicine.
Let me ask you this. What would you say to someone who would like to try the Resturant? That natural route it won't work as quickly. If you have medicine that in 2 minutes, migraines go on. What do you say to someone?
I would tell you if someone came to me, they say, "Hey, I'm interested in a apothecary, but I understand that it's not an instant gratification." I would totally agree with it. It's not instant gratification. Some things are. But when we're talking about, we look at the person as some things are acute, which is something small, and something chronic. And if you're talking chronic, you're talking like things like cancer. But if you're saying acute, it's something like an earache. An earache, we can treat that instantly. But if you're talking about, toxic reverse disease, you would have to do a lot of work, and it definitely didn't come overnight. So you have to do that same work of, getting yourself back into a routine of wellness.
Last question. So, where does the name come from?
Let's see if you'll answer it.
You see my answer.
Yeah.
Key cafes. I'm trying to answer it with it means.
When I personally look at, and I look for something that represents like us, like people of color or like just color in general, and I thought about as the world, like as people, we need each other. But sometimes people get really caught up on diversity. You look like this, you look like that. But as I realized that we all make up this one wall of love, it's just like, hey, let's go with it. Because we like to believe that one of our core values is diversity. And that's what we came up with too. And then on top of that, we believe that we have a very, very bold personality. So kind of went together. That's exactly what
We're just a great vegan restaurant. We black.
Great. Anything else that you guys would like to share?
Can you make sure I get a copy of this video? Because she said I told her how to say it.
Okay.
I throw it out.
Great.
Just to make sure I have it on camera forever.
Anything I would like to say? No. Besides, we are grateful for the opportunity. We're excited to see where this business establishment will grow to in the next 5 years. We appreciate the community support. Actually, it's so welcoming, so amazing, humbling, and definitely any doubts that we had is out the window. So if they need anybody that does have a dream or want to go after something, I say go for it. Like it sounds crazy because I bet you if we go back and look at our family 5 years ago when we started, like the idea of a business, no one could see it. So people won't believe in what you have to offer, what you want to do. Just gotta show them. So I'm excited. I'm excited that we definitely jumped off the cliff. We didn't have nothing. Nothing was underneath us, and we still get there. So
I'm excited for you all to see where you all go. I'm glad you guys are right around the corner in my backyard. So
can't wait to have you back.
absolutely. So thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.